Hello everyone, Tracy Riggs here and going to be going over how to create a discussion board using Google Classroom and Seesaw. Now I know we're pretty familiar with Google Classroom, so I am going to focus more on the Seesaw, but there's going to need to be some integration there to cover all of the needs that we're going to have. So first thing to do is go ahead and go to Seesaw. If you don't already have a Seesaw account, it's pretty easy to sign up for one. Just make sure that you sign in with your Google account, and that'll make it real easy to integrate everything. I've already have my Google Classroom class here. If you don't, you just click this Create a New Class. So I am going to go ahead and go here to the big green plus sign and add, and I'm going to assign an activity. There's lots of activities in Seesaw, but I'm going to create my own because we're focusing on the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and we're going to be looking at creating a discussion over the satire. So we're going to have them read some other types of satire so they really get an understanding of satire and have them do a discussion on it. So our instructions for the students is going to be their rhetorical analysis of satire. Sounds fancy, but it's really just their opinion of it. This first discussion board is going to be fairly low stakes for them. Now, I would suggest I'm going to go back in and add those voice instructions and maybe some multimedia, particularly kids not feeling really connected right now. And so if they can see our faces, I think that'll be a good idea. So before I actually send this out to the students, I am going to go back and do those couple things also so that the students are more likely to do that, because that is one of the great things about Seesaw is it lets the kids do lots of different things on there for their activities. So once I have the satire discussion there, I am going to go ahead and assign it. And I'm going to assign it to my class, assign it to the one class. The other thing that Seesaw does is it puts me in a lot of control. You're going to see here when this comes up that I have 0 responses, 0 waiting for approval, 0 drafts, 5 not responded. My 5 students haven't done anything yet because I just posted it. But there's no responses or waiting for approval. Nothing is going to go out that all of my students and parents and everybody's going to be seeing unless I've approved it. So this is not as open of a discussion board as a lot of other things are, which is one of the reasons that I'm really excited about using Seesaw. The other thing that I really like about Seesaw here is that you can try it out as a student. I can go in and see the student view. And from the student view, it's so much easier when a student's asking for help on something. I can go in right as a student. I can see exactly what they're saying. As you can see, they could do a photo, they could do a drawing, video, they can put links in, they can add a note. In this note, they can just record audio or they can upload from Google Drive. Now, in Google Classroom, we need to get this to them. So in Google Classroom is where we're actually going to assign this. So once you have the activity, we're going to go here on the horizontal snowman, and we're going to get the activity link. I need this link because I need to put it in Google Classroom so that my students can get to this Seesaw activity. So this is a satire discussion here. Now I have the text for them that they're going to be reading, but I'm going to add a link. I'll add the Seesaw link here. It'll come down here for them. When they click on that, that'll take them into Seesaw. I'm going to go ahead and assign that to my students. Going back to Seesaw here, when I am looking in the student view, I want to go back to here as far as they can upload from their Google Drive. So they can really take that time, that effort, use all the tools that they're so used to, and then put it into the discussion board. So I think we're going to really like this Seesaw. It's really going to let us get a chance to have these class discussions even though we can't see each other. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.